a great crowd tonight. Let's give it up for all the great comedians and your MC. So I'm married. Marriage is great because it combines my love of being criticized for everything I do and not getting laid, so two of my favorite things. I've been married for 13 years this November. And we still fight every once in a while. We had a pretty big fight a couple of days ago. I made the mistake of mentioning that I felt like I did more than my fair share of the housework. You guys know how well that went over. And when it was over, I kind of felt bad because not only did we fight, but she also has this condition that sometimes makes it hard for her to do physical labor. I'm embarrassed because I can't remember. It begins with an F. It's one of those where the doctors think that it's made up, or some people think it's made up. So the pharmaceutical, what'd you say? No, it's fucking lazy. She is fucking lazy. That's just a joke. She is fucking lazy, but it's just a joke. We have been, like I said, married 13 years, and we have that problem that a lot of married couples have when they've been married that long. We don't have intimate time as often as we'd like. And it's not that we don't want to, it's just, jobs, kids, sometimes she's too tired, sometimes I'm too tired, sometimes, she's not feeling good, other times I'm not feeling good. Sometimes she's mad at me, and other times she's still mad at me. So I'm pretty good at fucking up even the shortest thing. I'm like the Wilt Chamberlain of not getting laid. So I thought I'd throw some spice into the bedroom. So I thought I'd do something special and surprise her. So I went on the internet, and the best place for relationship advice, specifically internet porn. And after many, many hours of research, I settled on this thing called manscaping. So I don't know if you know what that is. That's when grooming of the male genitalia. And I'd like to share some of the things I learned through this experience with you. The first thing I learned is under no circumstances should you ever take any kind of cutting or shaving implements near your genitalia when you've been drinking. The bleeding is very hard to stop, and you're going to ruin a bath towel, possibly need a tourniquet. The second thing I learned is that when you are as hairy as I am, there is no natural stopping point. So what started as a trim up here and a shave down there ended up a barren wasteland of genitalia. That's not what I wanted. On a side note, when I got down to the taintal region, I got a little optimistic, and I thought if I kept going and kept shaving down there that I might get some tongue action later on. And I learned two things. First of all, there is no tongue action down there. Second of all, I learned that the hair surrounding my booty hole is the longest hair on my body. And I was as disturbed to figure that out as you guys are right now. I did some research, WebMD, medical journals. I talked to my family physician. Never found out why. But on the bright side, I was able to shave it off, braid it up, and send it into Locks for Loves. So, like I said, with the whole no ending point, I suggest maybe like a Sharpie, draw an outline, maybe a stencil. Might go to Hobby Lobby, they might have something there. In the end, I realized that when you are an overweight, hairy, pale white guy with a very average-sized penis, the shaved look is not a good look. My wife appreciated the effort, but it's just not her thing. First of all, we grew up sexually in the post-70s, 80s Afro Bush era, but before the current everything shaved fad that's going on right now. And then also, we raised two boys, so the wife changed a lot of diapers. So it was two prepubescent boy-like to her. And she's not a Republican senator, so it's not her thing. You guys ever accidentally get shit on your finger? And you wash your hands with soap and scalding hot water for 20 minutes, and you smell your finger. It still smells like shit. So then you start grabbing stuff in the bathroom like shampoo or Clorox bleach wipes or Tilex spray. Scrub for another 20 minutes, smell your finger, still smells like shit. So then you go on the internet, Google, you end up on hintsfromheloise.com. You're using lemon juice, used coffee grounds, you're washing your hands up against a metal spoon. You smell your finger and it still smells like shit. That happened to me this morning. I really need to be more careful when I masturbate. All right, well that's my time. You guys have been a great crowd. You can find me on Twitter at AdamWolf77. Thank you. Have a good night.
Give it up for Adam Wolf. Hey, I'm telling y'all motherfuckers don't have shit to do with Belton. Did he just do 3 minutes about shaving his shit? And then another minute about shit on his finger? The fuck? Y'all, this bitch is braiding her booty hair right now. That shit is hilarious. I braid my booty hair all the time. It's like he's in my bathroom. Who said that was funny? It is. Who was I did? Who was that? What's your name? Kathy. You got some long booty hair, Kathy? No. Are you sure? Yeah, I bet your booty hair long as hell.
Probably not talk about my booty hair.
You'd rather not talk about. Oh, the shit was funny. Now you don't want to talk about your booty hair? I know he said he donated it to Locks for Love or some shit. Somebody walking around with some booty hair on their head right now. I'm about to write in the Locks for Love. Look, if you get some hair from Adam Wolf, do not give that shit to nobody. No, really, don't give him that shit, because it's shit. Y'all ready for your next comic?